Ahoy lads and ladies, my name's Hampy, welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing in the Rose Tower Clash. We're here, we're dressed in the uniform, we're going to start looking for our opponent in the link battle. Okay, here we go. And we are looking for our trainer's been found. Let's see if we've found the right guy. It's Kyle. So that's the right guy. Kyle apparently doesn't know what he's doing, but it's okay, we don't know what we're doing either. But we're doing double battle ranked series 4. We are playing with Foxy Boxing. We'll go random music, and I am ready to go when he is. Here we go. Best of luck to Kyle. And let's see what we got. And all these games, by the way, are best 2 out of 3. So we'll be seeing this team again as well. Alrighty. So we've got a Milotic, Sableye, Duraladon Silvally, Indeedee, and Togekiss. That's an interesting looking team. Ooh, Sableye. What do we do against that thing, eh? I think it might be not a bad idea to lead Titar. Do I want to lead the Braviary with it is the question. I'm definitely bringing Ferrothorn. I like Ferrothorn against this team. I actually like Draco's ult too. I kind of want to lead like Titar Ninetales, but that's not, the best of leads. I reckon we'll withdraw that. We'll go Ninetales, Draco's ult, Ferrothorn, and Tyranitar. That's what we'll do here. Nice and up close on the Shuckle shirt. That's a cool, cool trainer card. Alrighty, here we go. He's led the Duraladon Indeedee. That's a bit, honestly, about what I expected. So the question is here, does he, do you think he Dynamaxes? I'm fairly certain he didn't have a weather setter there, so we're safe to go for a Veil here. And it's probably worth switching into Ferrothorn, I think, and we'll just play this super slow. Because Draco's ult without an Airstream boost or a Tailwind is gonna lose out to that Duraladon, which I suppose if we had a Dynamaxed it, gone for an Airstream on the Indeedee, and maybe like Dazzling Gleam as well. Sweet. So the Dynamax is coming out probably from the Duraladon. Let's have a look. The Duraladon. So I'm thinking Indeedee's probably going to follow me here. Honestly, follow me it is. which we honestly don't mind that, because we're not really doing anything anyway. We're just setting up Aurora Veil. We're just patiently waiting. In comes the Max Wormwind into the Ferrothorn slot. Not going to do much. Not much at all. Our attack goes down. We find out the Duraladon is life orbed, so that's good to know for the rest of the set. And did we find out that Indeedee... Did the Indeedee go +1 with the Psychic Surge too? No, it didn't. Okie dokie. So here, I think I'm just gonna Dazzling Gleam and Leech Seed. We're gonna go for the Duraladon slot, but it probably gets Follow Me away again. Like, actually, it might not. This, you know, we're in a pretty defensive position. The Indeedee used Protect, so that's not bad for us. The Dazzling Gleam comes down into the Duraladon. It gets some chip. Steel Spike comes out into our Indeedee. Oh, sorry, into our Ninetales, which brings it down to its Sash, which, if I'm my opponent, you know, I'd almost expect that. Hopefully this Leech Seed hits. It hits. So now we're in a pretty comfortable position with our Ferrothorn. So we get some more health back. And we're basically free to just protect away with our Ferrothorn here. We might even be worth chucking a Leech Seed at that Indeedee slot too, just in case they decide to switch out, because I don't, like... this Duraladon probably is going to attack our Ferrothorn this time, because like, you'd expect a Psychic to come out from the Indeedee. After seeing what I threw down last turn. Yeah, so there's no Follow Me, so that's again expected. Steel Spike comes out again. So we see what this Indeedee looks to do. It may even heal Pulse, guys. Lads and ladies, it may even just heal Pulse. But Dazzling Gleam comes down, so we've managed to chip away pretty good at that Duraladon. Take some health back. This is its last turn. It has no more Dynamax time left, so... Question is, do we bring in Tyranitar or do we bring in Dracozolt here? I think Tyranitar is the pick. But again, we should be saving our Dynamax here, I think, is what's going to happen here. We're going to save our Dynamax for the for Dracozolt, just in case he's got that Milotic in the back. We're going to go straight for the Crunch. Or do we? Like, it doesn't go down to Leech Seed, but it probably goes down to Gyro Ball, right? It probably goes down to Gyro Ball Leech Seed. Out goes the Duraladon, there you go. Silvally. Is that a fighting type Silvally? The Indeedee used Protect? So Indeedee's faster than our T-Tar. So we do a little chunk to that Silvally. It's a ground type Silvally, there you go. So that's bad. That's kind of bad for us. That is kind of bad for us. Because it's probably going to pop up an Earthquake. we go for a Leech Seed again, definitely. I think that's going to KO something. Multi-attack. Oof. Well, surely it has more than one, right? It's called multi-attack. No. Well, that's a dead entity. And we hit the Leech Seed. Probably survived that hit thanks to their Aurora Valve. Out comes the Duraladon again. We're going to protect our Tyranitar here, and we're going to go for the Power Whip on the Silvally. So Silvally's a ground type. Going for the Tyranitar. If we hit this, we're in a really good spot, guys. We hit. Is Leech Seed going to do it? Leech Seed does it. So that puts us in a very good way. So we are free to Leech Seed. That's Duraladon this turn. Togekiss is the last Pokemon. So we're not actually free to Leech Seed that Duraladon, because that Togekiss might be sitting on a fire move, so we're going to protect. And just see if he has the Heat Wave. Duraladon use Flash Cannon, that's going to KO our Tyranitar. Heat Wave comes down, that's what I thought. And we have Dracozolt left. So that Duraladon was faster than Togekiss. So it's probably max speed Duraladon by the looks of things. Max attack. Now, we are Assault Vested. I think the right play here is to Gyro Ball the Duraladon slot. So here we go. This is for the marbles. Togekiss used Protect. Well, that's handy for us. Draco Meteor is going to come out, but it's not going to KO us because we are Assault Vested. And then the Gyro Ball, that's enough to KO the Duraladon. So the Max Lightning comes out into the Togekiss slot, does a big chunk of damage. Get the Electric Terrain. Sandstorm subsides. I'm going to fire off a Gyro Ball and a Max Lightning into the Togekiss slot. And if he isn't Berry, he probably scoops here. Oh, Heatwave comes out. Does not enough to either. Gets the crit on Draco's ult. Gets the burn on Draco's ult. It's all too little too late. Draco's ult comes in for the max lightning and gets the KO for game 1. So, what did we learn from that game? We learnt that the Ferrothorn is the Pokemon that can basically beat his whole team. But we do have to watch out for we do have to watch out for his Togekiss. It's a crit Togekiss. What else do we learn about the team? The Indeedee is probably Focus Sashed. The Silvally's a ground type, and we saw the bottom 4 there. So, the question is, do we think he changes it up? I reckon he might lead Togekiss this time. I reckon he might lead Togekiss Indeedee. Which, if we're doing that, I reckon we're going to go Ninetales Inteleon. If I look at like how he played out that last game, I reckon that's his play. I don't reckon he changes it up here. So, bring Ferrothorn in the back again. With Tyranitar as well. I probably should have brought Draco's ult for that Melodic. But here we go, game 2 against Kyle. Silvally Duraladon. This isn't horrible for us. The issue is, obviously, Duraladon's probably packing a max lightning. But I think we just fire off double blizzards here. We should be faster than both. We'll do a lot of damage. Out goes the Silvally. In comes the Indeedee. Psychic Surge comes down. Battlefield gets weird. We use Blizzard. We do a lot of damage to that Duraladon. Ninetales uses Blizzard. This might just KO that Duraladon. That's enough to KO the Duraladon. So we are looking pretty here. He's got Silvally, Indeedee, and one other. So if it's Melodic, he brings it now. But it's the Togekiss. And I'd suggest he goes for the Dynamax on that Togekiss here. So what I think we do is go for an Aurora Veil. And do we want to fire off another Blizzard, or I think we want to protect? I reckon that Togekiss is looking to go big boy. Jumbo Jet. If I had fired off a Blizzard and got the KO on that Indity, I'd be in a actually super good spot, but I'd suggest a max Airstream comes out from the Togekiss. Indity use Protect. You set up Aurora Veil. And the Flare comes out. Oh yeah, of course, that makes total sense. Into the Ninetales slot. But thanks to that Aurora Veil, we live it quite comfortably. Now, who have we got in the back? We have Ferrothorn. We know he's still got that Silvally. So we can keep our, like if we keep our Indity, our Inteleon around for that, that's good. Tyranitar. I think we Blizzard. And I think we Dynamax Hail as well into the Togekiss slot. Like if the Indity follows me, it follows me. Out goes the Indity, so this is looking good for us again. In comes Silvally. So I'd suggest he's probably targeting down that Ninetales slot. Is what would be my guess. But since we targeted the Togekiss slot, this is gonna hurt him. Ooh, that is gonna hurt him a lot. We set the Hail. Blizzard comes out. Almost enough to get it on the Togekiss. Oh, and we get a freeze for our trouble. Oh, it falls out and uses max Airstream into our Inteleon. Sorry, into our. What do we do here? Togekiss has one more turn of Dynamax, right? We bring in Tyranitar. Yeah, we bring in Tyranitar. Like, we don't need the Hail anymore. We just literally just needed it for that turn. So we we do the thing, and we're gonna double protect here. Is what we're gonna do. We're going to go about this the right way. We're going to make sure we survive and then get the KO on that Togekiss. We know our Tyranitar survives a multi-attack. We know he's got that Duraladon in the back as well, I believe, right? Because we only have KO'd that Indity. And he's gone for the double into the, hopefully that KOs the Togekiss. Not quite enough. Bummer. Bummer. So. Sandstorm, we don't want to change, like, the weather here. Just want to go for a crunch, I think, into that Silvally slot, and we want to Airstream. Now, ooh, Psychic Fangs comes out, but that breaks screens, okay, but that's not going to do enough to either So it's looking pretty locked up at this point, because the Airstream's going to come out into the Togekiss slot. So we get the speed boost. So we match that Silvally's 1.5 speed. We get the crunch off, and this might just KO. Oh, yeah, it should. KOs, and we are sitting in a very, very good way. Teleon gets bunted by the Sandstorm again. The weirdness disappears from the battlefield. But the Duraladon's going to come back in. It's on its got a life orb. It's got it didn't take any. It did take a bunch of damage turn 1, didn't it? On it. Indeedee's the last Pokemon. We did KO the Duraladon. There you go. This game is over. There we go. That's round 1 against Kyle for the Rose Tower Clash. There we go. We take our first victory. I did stop that recording, didn't I? I don't think I did. It's still recording. Oop. So, whoopsie. We take our first victory, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow for the next battle in the next video.